Have you ever wanted to consistently, predictably, and passively convert total strangers into paying clients without you having to do one single thing? What's going on, everyone? I'm Ravi, Abuvala, founder of scalingwithsystems.com, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what that one thing is that you don't have to do. Well, you do technically have to do it once, but if you do it that one time, then you never have to do it again, and that one thing makes you a lot of money, or as we call it in the business of mice, makes you a lot of cheddar. So I know I probably lost a lot of you already, but I want to ask you, what is it that I'm talking about right now, right? What can take somebody from a total stranger who's never heard of you, have that stranger give you their contact information, and then that stranger voluntarily goes through your information, consumes your content, gets to know you a little bit better, trusts you a little bit more, sees you as the authority, and then ends up taking out their wallet and paying you money without you lifting a single finger? Well, it's called a lead magnet, you silly Billy, and those little things have literally made me millions of dollars. Now, what you're thinking, Ravi, what is a lead magnet? Well, according to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, it is a magnet for leads. Now, there are 100 different ideas of lead magnets that you could use. There's books, there's PDFs, there's ebooks, but in this video, I'm gonna focus on just two that I personally use and what I think is the best lead magnets for you to use. I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Now, before I go any further, I want to get something crystal clear here with you, okay? Now, a lead magnet is an incredible way for you to grow your email list of people that you're marketing to on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis, which is probably one of the best things that you can do for your company. Ask any serious entrepreneur. And the second thing that is incredible for you is that you can build trust with your end user, with the consumer, with the lead, with the stranger, which is probably the second most important thing that you can do in business. However, don't overthink it. There are a lot of studies out there that show that actually only 2 out of 10 people, when they opt in for a lead magnet, consume all of the content that that lead magnet gives. And unfortunately, what I see a lot of the times is people thinking, oh, Ravi, I don't know how to create an ebook, I don't know how to create a course, I don't know how to create a PDF, and they spend so much time and energy in letting their brain run them through circles that they never actually create anything, and so they never put it out to the audience, when in reality, the main reason why people opt in and give you the contact information for a lead magnet and become a lead inside of your company is for one thing and one thing alone, and that is the header. So don't fret over it and spend hundreds of dollars or hundreds of hours trying to make the perfect end lead magnet. Spend a little bit of time understanding what your target market wants, what their pain points are. Look up other people's lead magnets. I'm going to give you some examples in this video. Create an awesome headline and then slap it in the back end and you're good to go. So the first and probably most effective lead magnet that I recommend almost every business owner to use inside of their business to generate leads passively and convert them into customers is a video training. Now, once again, don't freak out. I know a lot of people don't like to be on video, but I have to tell you guys this. It is a great way to build rapport with your audience, just like I'm doing with you here. It doesn't have to be super fancy. You don't need professional lighting or an incredibly expensive camera. All you just need is your iPhone, a smile, and a little bit of information. The video training should just be something that you're an expert on, or at least you know a little bit more than somebody else on, than your target market on, and you can give them piece of information, some really valuable pieces of information out there. At the same time, you can build authority by showing, pictures of you speaking on stage or showing you teaching other people it as well. And on top of it, you can trickle in what we like to call social proof. So testimonials, case studies, results that you've gotten other people just like them inside that free training. So it's establishing you as an authority, they're learning something / building trust with you, and they're seeing testimonials of other people who've done the exact same thing. Now, for example, you can go to raviabuvala.com. I'll link it down below, and you can see an opt-in page where you'll see something along the lines of, depending on when you're watching this video, want to see how I built 2 companies to 7 figures in under 2 years. And that's an interesting headline that makes people want to click on it. That page right there has about a 60% opt-in rate. That means that more than half of the people that land on that page give me their contact information and then watch their free training on the next page. So feel free to click that link down below, opt in, wink, wink. Now I got your information. See what I did there? It's a lead magnet. Opt into the next page. I'll get your information, but you can check out exactly how I've structured an incredibly high converting VSL that's made our company hundreds of thousands of dollars. When you actually get to the video training itself, you'll literally see me walk through exactly what I'm telling you here. I give valuable lessons. I teach everyone how I actually took those steps. I show screen shares. I build trust by showing how I dropped out of law school. I took care of my dad during his cancer treatments. And then also during the whole thing, I'm literally showing testimonials of like people like Paul Foxworth, who had a foreclosure sign on his door. Within 90 days, he's doing $22,000 a month. Justin Oglesby, who went from running an advertising agency from $8,000 a month to $75,000 a month within 6 months. And there's plenty of other stories just like that. And I literally just trickle those inside of the video so that I'm essentially soft selling my end user, my customer, my lead on the call or on the video before they even book a time to speak with our team. I once again set this up one time. It took me like a few days to set the entire thing up, make the whole training, get all the testimonials and case studies together. It took me one time to set it up, and then I pretty much have a 24/7, 365 salesperson that's warming up all of these leads before they get on the phone with myself or one of my coaches to get them into one of our programs to see if we can help them. So don't make it difficult. Create a quick little training, could be 15 to 20 minutes long. Throw it on a website like ClickFunnels or any one of these other video hosting websites. Have an opt-in page right before that with a great headline. And just like that, you are generating opt-ins, leads, and potentially sales for your company overnight. Now, the second lead magnet that I recommend for you in order to start generating leads and sales passively for your company is an online course. That's right, I said it, an online course that you give away for free. Now, I know what you're thinking already. You might go, Ravi, why? Everybody charges their courses. Why should I give mine away for free? Well, that's exactly why you should give away your course for free. This is especially true if you sell some kind of coaching or consulting program, because this gives your end user, the lead, an opportunity for them to start consuming your content in the exact same format that you're going to deliver it once they become a customer and a client of yours. It's also a great way to showcase some real long-form content, show a little bit about your personality, what it's like working with you, and things that would probably be too long or too confusing to just have one training video on a website. Honestly, the last module inside the course could be something that sells them into the full program, right? You could have one module at the end of the course that said next steps, and it's just a video of you saying, hey, if you liked all this free content, if you want to work with me a little bit further, click the button below and book a time to speak with myself or one of my team members. So not only are they getting the lead magnet up front when they give you their email information, but while they're consuming the course, they're being resold and resold and resold on your program until the very end. The last module they watch is you once again asking them finally to book a time to speak with your team. Now, once again, I'm going to show you guys another example of what we use inside of our company. I have a free course called the 3 Steps to Scale. It goes over the exact steps that almost anybody needs to do, the exact methodology that anybody needs to follow in order to scale their company up and fully remove themselves, to fire themselves from that company so it can grow without them. A course is going to be a little bit more work than a video training. It's going to be a little bit more work than a PDF or an ebook, but it's going to have so much more impact, and it's going to be so much more wanted by your end user that it's going to be worth it. I guarantee you it. If you want to check out what a free course would look like or what a free course funnel would look like, I'm also going to drop that down below, a link to the free course you can see in the description below, where you can get access to that totally for free. You can go through my course and then even maybe book a time with our team members if you want to learn a little bit more about it. You know what I mean? So there you have it, 2 incredibly effective lead magnet ideas with examples of how we use it in our company to actively and passively generate thousands of leads every single month for my companies. Feel free to check either of them out. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, maybe about your industry and what is a good idea for a lead magnet or what softwares we use for these different lead magnets, please be sure to comment down below. I go down and answer each of those comments individually, and I'd love to get to know you a little bit more. If you like this video, if you find these kinds of videos valuable, do me a quick favor and give it a thumbs up. And also be sure to click the subscribe button and turn on the bell notifications so you'll be notified next time I drop a video. Thank you so much, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video.